Hey guys, this is Derek from Pacific Coast Auto here in Japan, and we're taking a look at a 2002 Honda Stream. This is a 7-passenger kind of mini minivan that you can buy exclusively in Japan as far as I know. Comes front-wheel drive with a 2-liter engine, so we're going to take a look at the vehicle, inside, outside, and compare it to the auction sheet. This vehicle bought from Japanese dealer auction is going to be exported to Canada. Okay, so the Honda Stream, prices for these range anywhere between 50,000 and 100,000 yen. They're a relatively cheap car because these were plentiful in Japan and there's not a huge market for them anymore, so they're absolutely a nice value import. You can bring them in for a really nice, reasonable price. Okay, the 2-liter V-TEC engine seems to be running fine. All your liquids seem to be fine, the coolant and the oil and the power steering and the brake fluid, everything's no problem at all. We have individual coil packs on the top of the engine, which I guess is pretty cool. I don't know how much power that this puts out. I would guess somewhere in the range of about 150 or so, but you're not particularly looking for a sports car when you buy a vehicle like this. Size is rather small. It's Japanese size 7-seater, and so that's not a lot of room in the back row. And in fact, the back row is kind of neat because it stows itself into the floor. And I'll show you that when we get there. So before we get into the review of this one, let's take a look at the auction sheet. This is the information given to us by the auction before purchasing. Pardon me, I called it a 2002. It's actually a 2001 October. That would be a 2002 model year instead. Okay, automatic transmission, 2-liter engine. This has just 55,789 kilometers, and that's authentic mileage, nice and low there. Had current registration on the car. 7 passengers, auction grade 3.5 with an interior B and an exterior C. The exterior really only has 2 issues, and I'll show you those in a sec. Okay, power steering, power windows, airbag, ABS, and Navi. Here's the report. Shift knob has been removed in order to be sent to the buyer later. Comes with the original navigation, which is a VXD022MI. Aftermarket wheels on it. It says it has lacquer parts painted. And I'm not sure exactly what that means, but I think that what they're referring to is the back bumper, and I'll show you in a sec. The Navi doesn't work, but in Canada it wouldn't work anyway because it's a Japanese Navi with Japanese maps. Steering wheel wear, door mirrors scratched, underside has some surface rust. Surface rust is really not that bad in my opinion. Front bumper underside scratched. And then body has a couple of marks here, A1, 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 A1. They're all very mild scratches. A1 is a scratch that can be buffed out with a polish and a wax. And then it says B1 here, B1 here. Those are small dents. It does have actually a B1 dent here that was not mentioned. It says 3 millimeters of tread on the tires. Tires are kind of a no-name brand, but they look like they have about half of their life at least. Okay, so let's go around it here. And I'm not sure which platform that this goes on. I wouldn't be surprised if it's just the standard Civic platform. Honda put so many of their cars on similar platforms that are fairly universal. And the vehicle drives really nicely. The interior is really nice and clean, and I think it's a pretty modern vehicle for being a 2001. The aftermarket wheels on it are small at only 16 inches, but I think upgrading them to a 17 or 18 would do a lot for the looks of the vehicle. But they are a nice looking wheel, I would say. Okay, headlights are a little bit cloudy, which is a problem with most cars from the 2000s now. And so everybody knows about polishing the headlights. I wonder if the sun in Japan is actually stronger than it is in other countries, just because I see a lot of faded headlights here. Okay, we have a scuff here. We have a dent right here, and then this used to be a Type R badge similar to the one that's on the back of the car. Kind of funny they put a Type R badge on there. And this sticker, it looks like this sticker and this sticker are like a kit that you can get from the dealer direct, and so that's Mugen stickers on the car. Give you a little bit of cool street cred for having the Mugen stickers. And Mugen, by the way, it's a Japanese tuning company owned by Honda, or I guess it's a tuning arm of Honda. And Mugen, the kanji here, means no limits. Okay, Euro R badge is cracked in the center. It looks like it's not an authentic badge, but one to make it look like the Accord Euro R. Kind of cheeky to put that on there. I like it though. Okay, take a look at these wheels. And then the other problem with the car, which is probably the lacquer problem. If you look at the paint in this area, it has some weird ripples in it. Then some scratches at the bottom there. And so I got pictures of all of that come in the report with the videos. 5 videos and about 80 pictures. Okay, so let's have a look at the interior here. And reverse camera. Cool, that's the original reverse camera. Okay, heading in. Fake carbon fiber on the door. Pretty good looking door card. We got a tweeter up here and a regular speaker down here, as well as nice clean, no wear or anything. Cup holder way down there. Steering wheel is in good shape. And the seats are in quite nice condition too. And this gray and black two-tone interior is really nice looking. Okay, step over the wide but low sill. Get in here. Folding mirrors. Okay. Power steering works well. Shifting is good. Brakes and throttle response are good. Nice white face gauges. You can see there 55,819 kilometers. And then I guess revs up to 8,000. That's pretty cool. Maybe it revs up to 68. And then that part there is the danger zone. I wonder if you would be allowed to rev that high. Okay. So, pretty normal Honda looking. Really easy to get over the center hump. And then you can walk between the seats to get to the back. Shift yourself here. So you can put the shifter into here and you can go up and down your own gears if you so wish. It has been smoked in. The ashtray is down here, but it doesn't smell like cigarettes at all. In fact, it has that nice crisp JDM smell it's kind of unique to the cars here. Auto climate control, and the AC works. And then this one here will probably have to be replaced because it doesn't work. The navigation system doesn't work apparently. Okay, it says it doesn't have the disc in it. Okay, but it's a dual DIN size, and so getting a replacement's pretty easy. And cup holder, yeah. Okay, so heading into the middle row. And so this middle row is set to the position appropriate for having 7-seaters. If you wanted to run the car as a 5-seater, which I assume most people would do most of the time, you would move these seats back a little bit. In fact, you can move them back quite a bit from this current position. Okay, and then getting into the far rear seats, pull this up. Pretty easy to enter. Now these back seats, fairly small, but useful if you absolutely need the seats, or you have like a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-old. Okay, this is 40-60 split on these seats, and then a lot of headroom. Now going into the back here, when you have the rear seats up, they do slide forward and back, which is a little bit strange that you can do that, but it gives you this much room in the back for when you have the seats up. And then let's see if I can do this while on camera. There we go. So pull that handle and pull the seats all the way back like that. This one here flips down flat, and then this one here flips down flat, and that gives you your completely flat storage area in the back here. Okay, and pretty easy to do that. As you can see, I did that with just the one hand. Storage here as well. You have a compartment, a place for cigarettes, I guess. I don't know what else you would put there. Juice boxes. And 2 cup holders. Isn't that weird? This person gets 2 cup holders and this person gets a juice box. And then cup holders in the center rest there, which flips down. Okay, close the hood or the trunk here, and that is going to be the end of this walk around. And so thank you everyone who watched the video, and if you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comment section or check out our website. Thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day.